Okay, let's get into the forearm. We're going to start off here. That's going to be for the adductor of the wrist and hand. Put your elbow next to you, palm up. Bring your hand in like this and also towards you. So that's going to activate this muscle the best. You're going to place the gun about 4 fingers from the elbow, so it's going to be right there. It looks like that. You can close your fist if you want. It'll help. 6 to 10 seconds, we're resetting the tension sensors. Now let's focus on the flexors of the fingers and wrist. That's going to be here, the belly of the muscle right there. You're going to see it pop out, 6 to 10 seconds, and that's going to reset those tension sensors. We're going to take care of all the tension sensors, and then we'll come back and do the length sensors. Now, there's a very important muscle that goes under here, and like deep in here. This is your radius, and he sits right in there. It's for your thumb. If you place your fingers halfway between the wrist and your elbow, right there, and you bend your thumb, you'll see them moving. To get to the thumb flexor, again, you're going to be between the wrist and elbow, halfway. You're going to be dropping off the bone right in front of it, right there. So you're going to want to activate it by just flexing your thumb and place that gun right in the middle there. And you'll feel it vibrate all the way to the thumb. We have a muscle that pronates our forearm, and it goes from the elbow this way. When you pronate that arm, you will notice that there's almost like this little dip in our forearm right there, and that's where you want to be. Activate that muscle by pronating the arm and place this gun right there. This is the tension sensors for the pronator teres. There's a muscle that goes from about here on the radius, and it attaches into our humerus, and its job is to bring our arm like that. If you notice it popping out, you can put your hand underneath a counter to have resistive pressure, or just activate it like that, and there he is. You're going to pop out, he's going to pop out, you're going to place that on it for 6 to 10 seconds, not pressing anything. It's the weight of the gun taking care of the pressure right now. Now we're going to take care of the extensors of the wrist and fingers, and its belly is going to be right here. It's about 3 fingers from where the elbow bends, so it's going to be right there where you want to place the gun. So bend your wrist backwards and your fingers extended, place the gun right there. Now we're going to take care of a very important muscle that does the extension of the thumb. And that's going to be found about 4 fingers from the elbow. If you feel for this bone, this is your ulna. If you come from the actual end of the elbow, right there, this way to where your index finger falls, that's about where you're going to feel. If you extend your thumb, if you do this with your thumb, you're going to feel those kind of pop out underneath your 2 fingers here. And that's where you want to place the gun. So extend your thumb and place that gun right there. If it starts to bounce, you're hitting bone. So make sure you move it a little bit so that it's not bouncing. 6 to 10 seconds, and we've reset the tension sensors. Now let's work our way back and do the length sensors for the thumb. We're going to want to make sure that it stays nice and relaxed. For that, I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to bring my thumb back, and I'm going to place the gun right there with it relaxed. You can do this against a counter. Just press your thumb into it and let it be relaxed. 6 to 10 seconds, we're good. Same thing here. We're gonna make sure that this hand stays back but relaxed. This is soft. If it's back like that, you should notice that this is soft when you press on it. We're gonna bring our hand back like that and place the gun right there in that belly where it's soft. Resetting the length sensors for the extensors. Since brachioradialis sits here, and its job is to bring our arm this way, if we bring our arm like that and just relax it, then this is nice and relaxed here. So we can place the gun right there to help release the length sensors. So this is where we are. We're just staying nice and relaxed with the hand just resting on my chest. So for the thumb flexor, we're going to want to make sure that we kind of cup it in our hand here and relax the wrist. Just keep the thumb relaxed inside the fist, and you're going to come halfway between the wrist and the elbow, right in there. But you're going to want to be at a slight angle, so when you're pressing in, go this way. Don't go this way because it's going to bounce it. It's going to also make it more tender. Go in just like that, and you should feel it going right into that thumb. It should be vibrating right into that thumb. If not, move it down a little bit and you'll see it. Like I had it up here, it was too high, it was more on the bone. Come in a little bit and it's right on that thumb and I can feel it. The pronator teres, that's its job. So we're going to rotate that and just relax it right there. This should be nice and soft. And I'm going to place the gun into that crease pretty much. I mean, the back of the ball is pretty much right at the crease of my elbow. To reset the flexors, all I have to do is allow the fist or the wrist to fall like that. It collapses. Keep the arm bent because it does attach here. That's part of it as well. So we want to make sure it's nice and relaxed right there. Place the gun right in that belly and let it relax the length sensors for 6 to 10 seconds. To get to the adductor here, relax your wrist, let it fall again. And that's nice and soft, so I'm going to come into that from the side, right from there, okay? I'm at a side like that. If it's bouncing, you're going on bone, so just be more to come more this way.